And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ozzie Jeter, looking for his first big league hit right here. And that one wrapped foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Ozzie Jeter with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
First and second, 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Jeter rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI.
Now batting, Ozzie Jeter.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. And the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Tosses to first. Now 2 away. Back at Truist Park. And now Sean Murphy. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Let's go right here.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Liner, and oh, that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Definitely some concern here. Here's Orlando Arcia. And the right-hander deals. And that one hit to first. Feeds to second. Out there. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Make it. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Jeter. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Around third. The throw in. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Got to be happy with this one. Second hit in his MLB debut. And most guys are happy just to get that first hit out of the way. But he looks like he can hang at this level.
And now the lefty. That's to third. Sends it to first. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. The pitch. In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double play.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Jeter. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olson, and the inning is over.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. Well, 1-run game. Here's Jared Kelenic. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bounce to the right. Bogarts in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Andrew Kisner.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just off the outside part of the plate. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stand.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Harris in the box now. Takes strike 1. That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a while.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Arcia up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch is outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis after it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ozzie Jeter.
The shortstop, Ozzie Jeter.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Nada for the Padres in the opening frame. We'll go to the second in San Diego. No score on the show.
Now back, the shortstop, Ozzie Jeter.
In the dirt, and it's 1-0. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. In the air, right field, sizes this one up. And that is the inning. Padres leave a pair. They trail here, 1-0. One down. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Base is empty, one away. And up next for San Francisco, Brett Harris. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw over to Cronenworth, and there's 2 down. On the ground to the left, Lopez whips it to first. Play is made, 2 out. So 2 on with 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Jeter. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. He'll score, and it's 3-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Jackson checks over to first, and he's back.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The tying run at the plate. Runner on the move. 1 run.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
Welcome in, John Sciambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Brett Harris. A little bit high, 1-0.
1-0.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. In the air, right side. Merrill makes the catch. 1 away. Now it's Tom Murphy. That's in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Out to short. Now 2 out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Blanco in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
That just misses. 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Peterson under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up.
And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Jeter. And the pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Buehler, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Back here in San Diego, start of the fourth. Here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. On the ground, out to short. Throw over to Cronenworth. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Ready to go, bottom four. Leading off, Ozzie Jeter. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. The shortstop takes the ball. And a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Senzel drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Now it's Nick Senzel. The 1-2. Out to short. Throw over to Cronenworth. He's out. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. One out, base is empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Out to short. Jeter gathers and throws to first. And Witt is out.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand.
Now here's Jake Bauers.
Oh, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Petco Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Jeter. Buehler back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out. Base is empty with 2 away. Next for the Padres, Ozzie Jeter. Wouldn't chase that time. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The Padres down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 7 hits.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
1-2.
Ball 1 there. And he deals. On the ground to first. Cronenworth steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. This is Bryce Terang. That one's in there. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the second game of the series. Next offering upstairs. And another ball. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Senzel at the plate and takes high there.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that is out number 3.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's...
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. First pitch misses.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that one fouled off. And another ball. Swung on, belted. Peterson on the move, racing back. And it bangs off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Peterson makes the grab, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this
struck him out looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
In there at the knees.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And that's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Hayes, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on.
Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
The Orioles down to their final strike. And another ball. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good.
Now this is in the air down the line. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
The final run score for our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres.
Welcome in, John Sciambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the 9th. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Rutschman in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out. As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
For the Orioles, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They have 5 runners on base.
And the batter now, Ozzie Jeter.
That is full. The shortstop, Ozzie Jeter.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Bogarts at third. Machado over at first with one away. Got him swinging. Huge strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayes sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 on with 1 out. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Rolled to short, could be 2. Fired to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And that one fouled off. The Orioles up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time. In the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 3, John Peterson.
And Jack Peterson stands in. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, inning over. Man at first with 1 gone. And next for the Orioles, Nick Martini. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. To third, in there safely.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting.
And now, Cedric Mullins. Right-hander kick steals. On the ground to short. Slings it across. That ends the inning and stops. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Jeter. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
He's locked in at the plate.
1 down, and now it's Austin Hayes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. He's in there.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. So impressive.
And now the shortstop, Ozzie Jeter. And there's a foul ball. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore, but even so here at the ballpark, some great food.
Here comes a pitch. This one in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's already homered here in this one. Strike on the outside, and it's 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside. That's out to center field. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air, left field, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Nimmo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Very high with that one. Ball 2.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats and
lift it to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the 9th. Ronnie Mauricio now. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. No outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. That's a strike. 0-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Mets walk it off 8-7.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious...
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Ninth inning here with one away. And stepping in for New York, Matthew Batten. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Up and in, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
They're down to their final strike. The Mets down to their final strike. And that one missing low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game.
And they'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.